All right, here we go. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. We're kicking off happy fun times. And getting everything ready to go. Now I need to tell all of our friends about our cool YouTube event that we've got going on. And hello to the 4 people that are watching. Hey KP, how's it going? Just doing some setup here. It's a bit of a different event tonight because we're Zooming with Lori, and she's going to be teaching us how to use Roboform, so that's super exciting. Everybody's starting to roll in. This is super exciting. Jack Moss, good evening. Susan Smith, hey, how you doing? KP, you're the best. Thank you for liking and sharing. Kathleen S, hi, how's it going? Bob G, what up? Super good to see you guys, all your friendly faces here tonight. We're gonna start off with the giveaway for the Diamond member annual subscription giveaway. We're gonna do that first. And then after we've done that, we will chit chat about some things. We'll do like some demos and that type of thing, answer any questions that you guys may have. So if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to post them now and we'll take care of that. And about 1 minute away from locking up the annual subscription giveaway. If you have not entered, go do that now, right now. Very important. I hope everybody brought their drinks. I've got mine, Diet Caffeine-free Coke. Hey, Chris G. All right, locking it up. Closed topic. And we have 217 entries. It's pretty awesome. So 191. Let's see here. So 191. Jalapeno Mama is a big winner. Lemon meringue pie, that's awesome. Lemon meringue pie is one of my favorite desserts. So fantastic. I'm just posting the winner in the forums now. It's not going to work. Awesome. Be sure to stop by the forums and say congratulations to Jalapeno Mama. She's the big winner for the NGS annual subscription giveaway. And let's see here. Yes, Brad, I did close the subscription sweeps and I have awarded a winner. Jalapeno Mama was the winner. Let's see. D-Bax Girl 51, always with Starbucks. And KP, yes, you definitely need to remember to enter. And congratulations. Jalapeno Mama is a former RHSS member, so that's fantastic. Okay. I'm going to take a quick run through the app. And welcome, Julie. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's super exciting. Let me know if you're a new user or if you have any questions, please let me know. If you're new, be sure to go and set your state. It is very important that you set the state that you live in. We live in Florida, so I set my state to Florida. If you misclick or whatever, it says remove Florida afterwards, so you can just set it. But definitely set your state, because that will remove any sweeps that aren't interesting to you because they're in some other state that you're not qualified for. You can then look at all of the sweeps. We've got a bunch of awesome filters that are over here on the left that allow you to, select different categories, and filter out the sweepstakes that you may or may not be interested in. I like to, see all the sweeps that came in during the day, and then I like to, look for the really high value sweeps. So like ARV of 5,000, got diamonds, and they're giving away a Bentley. That's pretty awesome. When you find the sweeps that you want to enter, you just click on the heart. If you're using collections, then you can put it into your collections. So, this one's I want to enter that one daily. This one's a single, so you probably don't need to put it into your collection. But then that way, whenever you go to your collections, it'll show up and it'll be there. And your collections show you all the different sweeps that are available. And you've got your filters over here on the left, and you can use those. What's this filter? If you have a filter that you want to get rid of, you can just delete it, and then it goes away. And that blew up, so that's interesting. So I will have to figure that out. And I have completely blown up my site. Weird. I got into some weird, crazy situation there. I'll have to note that down. Please hold while I write down bug. Delete collection. Okay. So I will work on that. Julie, way to go. I'm glad you've been here since the start. Thanks so much. Nice win today on the porch from Extra TV. Nice. $600 in beauty products. So that's gonna make the wife happy. That's good. My Adventure Buckets. Welcome. Right. Let's see here. Okay. So that's collections. If you don't want to use collections, you can come into settings. You can set it to normal, and then it'll go back to the normal My Sweeps. My Sweeps show you all of your sweeps, and then you can filter however you want to filter. But if you would rather, be very specific about how you categorize your sweeps, then you definitely want to use collections, and you can create your own set of folders that you put your sweeps into. Brad's calling dibs on the Bentley. So let's see here. Instant wins are always fun. I like instant wins that are also daily. You can double up. You can use a bunch of different filters. Every time you click on a different filter, it will narrow down the number of sweeps that are shown. And I also clicked on ARV of 1,000 to 5,000. So all of these sweeps are 1,000 to 5,000. Duncan giving away $19,000 checks, 19 $1,000 checks, and then gift cards. It's pretty fun. Segway, self-balancing scooter. That's pretty awesome. All kinds of fun little sweepstakes that you can find here. So that's pretty cool. If you can't find a sweep, or if you want a sweep, it's going to be in expired sweeps. So don't forget to look in there. If you want to, if you see a sweep that you're not interested in entering, you can hide them by clicking the hide button here, and that makes the sweep go away, and then it's forever out of your site. So you can definitely limit the number of sweeps that you see by hiding them. If there is a, say you don't ever want to enter Instagram sweeps, you can click on the domain, block domain, and that will cause all of those domain, like you'll never see a sweep that is being hosted on Instagram. If you want to see your hidden sweeps, you can go into hidden sweeps and undo any of the hidden, any of the sweeps that you've hidden. If you want to unblock a domain, you can go into your settings and go down to the very bottom. You just have to hit show normally, and that'll close that. If there are tags that you don't want to see, you just go through the tags here, and you find, say you don't want to, you're not a good writer, so you're not going to enter any that have, require essays, or you don't like firearms, you can hide those as well. And so now any sweep that's tagged with essay or firearms will not show up in your list of sweeps. All right. Take a good look at all the tags that we have. They're all super awesome and helpful, and they're there to help you decide on the number of sweeps that or the type of sweeps that you see in your feed. All right. Do we have any questions yet? Nope. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, the play button. If you play a sweep, then it will get marked with the green play button here, and then it will tell you when you last played it and the number of times that you played it. If you don't have that marked, then that means that you're ready to enter. Depending on the frequency, so this is a daily sweep, that will get shown, that will get unmarked at the end of every single day. This is a single sweep, so if you mark this as played, then it will never be, it will never get undone because it's a single entry sweep. That's a single entry sweep. That's a single entry sweep. That's a daily. So we have weekly, we have monthly, and we have annual sweeps. We also have unlimited and other and 24-hour. 24-hour actually will wait for 24 hours. And then at the end of the 24 hours, it will unmark that and let you know that you're ready to enter that again. You can use the unplayed sweeps filter, and that will show you only sweeps that you have not played. So they're all ready, for you to start entering. Then you can, another thing that you can do is if you want to enter all of the sweeps that are on a page, because you've added them to my sweeps, and so you know that you want to enter all of these, right? So I'm on my sweeps, and I definitely want to enter all of these. You can click embark here, and that will open up every single sweep that you have on that page into its own tab, and then it will mark all of them as played as well. So you will know that you have entered those for today. Pretty awesome, right? And I'm just marking them as unplayed, so I don't, because I don't enter them. But you would definitely just leave them as marked as played. Hey Beverly, welcome to the broadcast. I hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Let me take a swig of my Coke here. My regular producer is out tonight. She's at a conference, and at her conference, she has won 2 cruises. So we've had a pretty winning day today, so that's pretty exciting. It's not a sweep win, but it's still a win, so we're super excited about that. And it's pretty exciting. So I can't wait to go on those cruises. What does the play button reset? What time does the play button reset? Is it 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time for dailies? I actually would have to look at the code on that. It's been too long for me to remember exactly when it gets reset. If memory serves, it gets reset at midnight UTC. I'm actually looking at the code right now, and I will look up the answer for you. And I think our friend is here. Hello, friend. We are currently looking up when the plays expire. Yes, UTC. So at midnight UTC is when all of those sweeps expire, the dailies, and it'll reset your play count at midnight UTC. It's definitely not 8 a.m. It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be 12 midnight UTC is when they expire. How the heck are you, friend?
I'm good. How are
Miss
you?
Lori, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. We're just going through and demoing Sweeps Atlas so that we can check out all the fun capabilities that the application bring you, and waiting for you to arrive so that you can teach us how to use Roboform.
Well, I can try to show you how I use it.
Excellent. Well, I think that's what we're here to find out. We talked last time about like all of your favorite sweeps and all that stuff. Do you have any new sweeps that you've entered and won?
Yesterday I got a notification that I won a $110 backpack. It was
cool.
It was a text to win. It was open, I believe, to 4 states, and I think they give away 30 per state.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty good.
I think they give away like 120 backpacks. I think that's what it was, but I can't remember because I didn't like read the rules again or anything. I just like said, oh yay!
Well, congratulations. I was just telling everybody that my producer won 2 cruises today.
Wow.
Yep, she's at a convention, and they gave away a cruise, and they gave away 2 cruises, and she won 2 cruises. So one's a river cruise and one's a Caribbean cruise. So super exciting.
Yeah, definitely. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it wasn't a sweep win, but it's still a win. That's all I care about. So
I count all types of wins.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. All right. So do you want to go ahead and share your screen and kick us off, or do you have any questions or anything?
No, I'll share my screen here.
Okay.
Because hopefully I don't share any personal information like I did last time. I have to delete the video.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me know if you lose the screen. Like,
okay.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay, so I have Roboform installed. Currently, there's a little icon down here at the very bottom of my toolbar. It's the Roboform icon that will allow you to open up the editor. And if I click on the editor, it asks you to log in with a master password, which you have to set when you originally download and install Roboform. It is a free app for your laptop. However, if you have what is called Roboform Everywhere, it can work on your iPad or Android device or mobile phone, like an iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy, because they have an app that syncs all your information from your laptop to your phone. Or if you make any changes on your phone, it'll sync it back to your laptop. So the Roboform on your laptop is a free version, but if you wanted the Roboform Everywhere, it actually costs like $23.95. I personally have a referral link that if you join using my referral link, you get 6 months extra for free, and it gives me 6 months extra for free.
Nice.
But that's a 6 month savings right there. So that's I think after the first year, so you get a year and a half for like $23.95. And that's posted on my Facebook wall. I believe I have it pinned to the top. I think I do. I'd have to double check that in my Facebook.
Okay.
But after you download Roboform, you have to create a master password. You cannot forget the master password, because if you forget it, you lose all the logins that you have saved. I mean, they'll still be on each website, but you won't be able to access it anymore through Roboform, and Roboform has no way of letting you do a reset your master password.
Oh man, that's not good.
If you cannot remember it, because they have no access to it. You can always reset it in the options or general settings or whatever, you know, if you don't like it, and you can reset it. But I put in my master password and log in. And these are logins that I have saved. So if I go into my Roboform editor, and I have different logins here, like these are unlimited. For this one right here is unlimited. So I can like select these. And let me just open up my gotta find it here. Chrome. And scoot this over. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. Go back to my editor. Okay, so these logins here are for the unlimited entries for this contest. Okay. So if I go batch login, it'll open up that website and fill out the name, birthday, and check the boxes and hit the submit button. So I've just entered 5 contests in like probably less than 5 seconds. Or so not the same contest, but I entered it in like less than 5 seconds. So when I'm back in my editor, I can look at this, and this is, I'm going to just click the little pencil icon because that's edit. So this is the website it takes you to. This is the one it goes to. And as long as it matches, this information matches this URL, it'll pop in a date of birth and a person's name and email address.
Oh, cool.
That you have saved. And this is a person that you're entering for, whether it be you or your spouse or your kids or your parents. And they're called identities. So in this identity, I have Jane John and I have Sam John. And let's say you have another person that lives in the same household, and let's say it's your son, and you can like click on the person and right click and click on clone. And this is going to be
Tom John.
Ralph.
Ralph. Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be Ralph. And then as soon as I click on Ralph, all I did was clone Sam's information.
Right.
So in order to fix that, I would have to click on the pencil icon and change this to Ralph. And it's going to be the same phone number, you know,
Right.
the email address is going to be different. The birthday is going to be different. But you just can go in and clone somebody if you have the same information except for a date of birth or, you know, if it's male, female,
Right.
change the email address, put in the correct phone number, and then you just click on the save icon. And the little save icon's not, there it is. It's the very top. It looks like a little floppy disk.
Right. Not that anybody knows what a floppy disk is anymore.
No, they don't. But it's a little square at the top that looks like a little floppy disk. So now I have 3 identities. So that's how you would like add another identity, or you can just click on the plus button and add another identity.
Okay.
For the logins, like here's, I'm just gonna select, I hit the shift button and I come down here and I click on, I'm just going to click on all of these here just to see how they do. And I'm going to go batch login. And it says, do you want to log into 14 pass cards? And I say yes. And then I'm just going to minimize that. And hopefully it opens up those 14 tabs and fills and submits it. And I haven't like tried this out to verify that they all work, but I think most of them will.
14's a lot, so it's.
Yeah, but it doesn't really take that long.
Yeah, this is pretty fast.
So let's see, I think that's about the last one there. Okay, so this one says something has an error, try again. So it didn't take his first name for some reason. So I can just, you know, click on that and it pops it in and submits it.
Gotcha.
So that one's submitted after I fix the error. And then
That one has a couple of errors.
that one has a lot of errors.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the same one. I don't know. This one said, thank you for entering. This one said, thanks for entering. This one didn't work, or did it? Sometimes you just get a like, oh, no, just confirm entry, I guess. So that one didn't work. This one said, thank you for entering. So what the first one did was it put in the date of birth. So if I'm looking at this one right here, date of birth, popped in his date of birth first, and then I put a 2 after it because it's the second one. So
Right.
sometimes when your name, if you have like two logins, one that requires a date of birth and the other one requires your name and address, you have to like do 2 logins and then make sure they're in order if you're doing the batch login. So that way it enters the date of birth on the first page, and then on the second page it'll actually say thank you for entering. And then of course these were the potato ones, which we already knew worked. So I'm just going to take all these away. And this one said thanks for entering, so we know that one works. And that one worked too.
Awesome.
So basically they pretty much worked really well. I also have you can create folders. Like the way I name my logins is I put in the expiration date with a year that it expires, and the month, then the day. That way it keeps them in date order of when they expire. And I only mainly do logins for either weekly entries, monthly entries, or daily entries. And this one's like, I created a folder for caption needed. Like for this one, I'm just going to select these 3 and I could go batch, go fill. And it should open up the site and just fill it, but not submit it.
Right.
Because these need captions. So
Gotcha.
it filled them all. All I have to do is type in the caption and hit the submit button.
Gotcha.
And I'm not going to do that because I don't really need to enter those with incorrect information. But that's pretty much, you know, how it works. You have the batch login where it opens up the website, fills and submits it. Batch go fill, opens the website, fills it out with your information, or just batch go to if you just wanted to go to that website for some reason. And then if I wanted to, and it's going back and I accidentally hit it again. If you just wanted to create a new login, I think this is hiding here. Okay, let's see. So I just go to Sweeps Atlas and find a new one that I want to log into. Oh, this one I have to log into with my again. Okay, so you have to find a daily. And this is restricted to Texas, so that's not going to work. Those are restricted. It's Ohio. Yeah, that basically I already did one for that one. That's one I've already done. Right. Trying to find a new one that I can actually just show you. That's
how to add it. You're trying to add a new one, right?
Yeah, just how to create a login. I'm just gonna okay, let's see. This one might work. Let me open this one up. It expires on November 6th. Okay, so nope. I'm not gonna do this one because this one requires, well, okay, so either Facebook or an email address. So I would like go to Sam John, click fill forms. And oh, it filled in that form down there too, but I don't want that. So sometimes it'll fill out more than one form. I go to, it fills out the correct information up there. This one expires on November 6th. So once I fill out the correct information in the correct area and delete the newsletter sign up one, I hold down the Alt button and I click on the Submit Your Entry button. Oh, nope, that asks for more information, so that's not going to work. It didn't pop up. Usually you're supposed to hold down the Alt button and click on the Submit button, and that'll force the auto save. And for some reason that one didn't work, so I'm going to skip that one. Go to November 12th. Let me see what this one looks like. Nope, not that one.
Does it not work with like does it not work with the Gleam and those types?
No, it will. I just don't want to save anything with the
Gotcha.
incorrect
Yep,
information.
Yep.
I want something
totally
simple.
Understand.
Yeah, I want something simple to show you guys. Because with the Gleam, it wants you to like log in with Facebook or log in with
right.
you know, Gmail. Right. So I'm just trying to find a simple web entry. This is worldwide, so this one might be, but that's King Sumo. So how about this one? Tactical. Try this one. Nope, I looked at that one earlier. That's not going to work.
Try a search for Famadillo, since we know that they have.
Okay, say that again.
Famadillo. Famadillo.
Famadillo.
Nope, it's an M instead of an N. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Because I think you were entering one of those earlier.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So this one expires on December 31st. So I just go to the top little toolbar up here, click on it, click on the identity. If you want to do for Ralph or Jane or whoever, we could do just Ralph, click fill forms. And that one also tries to put in an email address in the comment section. But this is just showing you how to save it. So name, email address, city, state, zip. It worked for popping in the information. So I just click on the Roboform guy, and you either click on, hover over the fill forms or hover over the logins.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, there's a save icon down here. Save forms for the current page. If you click on Ralph, that save icon is not going to be there.
Gotcha.
So you have to click on either the logins or the fill logins, and then click on the save icon. By doing that, it says, do you want Roboform to save your password, which is also called a login? And you want to do that. So you can click on this down arrow and it will pull up your options here of what you want to name it. Like,
gotcha.
These are already named. So, but this is what it thinks it could be named: win and no fade fresh prize pack.
Right.
So that's what I would choose. And then I would get to the beginning and I just put in like a -21, -12, -31, and then click in the little box to get those drop downs to go away, and click on the save button. It says it's been saved, and then click on the close button.
Excellent.
And then when you go back down to your editor, you can go to the 1231, and there's your little login. And I'm just going to click go fill, just to see if it'll open it up and fill it with information. And it did. Now I'm going to just try log in. You can double click on it and it'll log it in, or you can just go log in. So I'm just going to actually do a double click on this. Let me scoot this over here. Oops. Slide this over and double click. It opens it up, fills it.
Awesome.
And it looks like it went through.
Sweet.
So that's basically how you can clone something. You can also clone a login. Let's say I want to, this one I did for Ralph. I'm going to click on it, click clone. And now I want to also do it for maybe Sam John. And say okay. And then when you're in there, you have to, no, now it's going to go enter for Ralph John again. You have to actually go in here and edit the information, change it out of Ralph back to Sam, and click the save button.
Gotcha.
And then you can clone it again by, clicking on it, right click, click clone. And this is going to be like Jane John. And say okay. And then there's that one, it cloned Sam's. So we go back in here, double click, actually click on the pencil. Whoops, I guess I did. Click, double click, hit Jane, and then click on the save button. And so now I have 3 logins, one for Ralph, one for Sam, and one for Jane. And you just change the information to a different email address and different birthday or different phone number if it's required. And to create a folder, you just click on the home button, click on double or left mouse click or however you do it. Click new folder, and you can say monthly. And then there's your monthly folder. And let's just say that this Intel laptop is a monthly entry. I can just click on it, hold it down, drag it, pop it into my monthly folder, and now it's in my monthly folder. And now it's no longer, if it's a monthly entry. So that's basically how I use Roboform to enter my sweeps. I mean, I'll pull them up in Sweeps Atlas with the Embark, and then I will use my Roboform to fill and submit them.
Awesome.
Because I use the Mac, and this is an actual Windows laptop that I'm using.
Right.
And with the Mac, you can't do the batch login. You can only do the batch login on a Windows.
Okay.
So with the Mac, I just open up my Roboform, and I have the logins over here, and I just double click on them and it'll still open them, fill and submit it, or I'm in the website originally after I open up Embark, and then I can just come up to the top up here and select the login that best fits it and click on it, and it fills and submits it.
Gotcha.
And then also with the Roboform Everywhere on your app in your phone, you can do the same thing. You can just click on the little logins on your phone, and it'll open up your browser that you choose you want Roboform to open, because you can choose what browser you want it to open, and it'll open it up and fill and submit it.
Got it. Okay. Awesome. Well, that's fantastic. That's super good information. So can you show like the process that you use on your Mac, where you use, because somebody was asking about that earlier, about like how do you keep Roboform, how do you use Roboform and still keep track of your sweeps in Sweeps Atlas?
Well, I just mainly use Sweeps Atlas. I open it like all so in Sweeps Atlas, I mean, I have my collections, and then I just, I'll do, and let's see, let me just go to one of them here, this one. And then I'll do my Embark. And then I just, go to, I have my Roboform, my login saved on Roboform. And then I will just go and, select Roboform and select my identity. And then
Right.
I'll just go fill forms, and then it'll fill out the form, or I'll, if there's an option, it'll let me fill and submit it.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how I still keep track in Sweeps Atlas, as to how many times I've entered and who have,
Right.
and then I know that, and then like I say, like with Sweeps Atlas, when you do Embark, it only opens up the tab once for you to fill it out for yourself.
Right.
But if you're doing it for your husband or your mom or your dad or your son or your daughter or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you might want to have an extra login created.
Yep.
For them. And then you can just hit the back button and or open it up, take, copy the URL and open it up in a different browser and enter for them.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Well, thank you for the tips and tricks on how to use Roboform. Let's
questions?
Does anybody have any questions? And while we're waiting on questions to come in, today is National Chicken and Waffles Day, so we're going to give away a $25 gift card, Amazon gift card, to one of the viewers here. So there's 24 viewers watching right now. We've got a question. Lori, what is your link to get the extra 6 months?
Can I give that to you, Carl, and you can post it in this video?
I can do that. Yes. So that's what we'll do. I'll put the link down below in the description, and we'll get that posted for you guys. I'll also put it in the forums, so
okay.
we can make a post in the forums. All right. Back to chicken and waffles. Type in waffles, and that is your entry. And just type in waffles. Only enter once, and that will be your entry into the giveaway for the $25 gift card. Lori's cheating because she's about 30 seconds ahead of everybody else.
Sorry, because of Zoom, I figured we were like slower than everybody else.
No, we're about 30 seconds ahead of everyone.
Well,
else,
I won't
so.
cheat. I just
You're
entered
not
one
cheating.
time.
You're not cheating. It's just funny that you were way ahead of everyone else. So. Awesome. my adventure bucket bringing out the emojis. Fantastic. All right. I think everybody is entered. We'll do RAN 24. And the number is 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bob G is the big old winner. Woohoo, Bob G.
So somebody was saying that entering from the same computer might not be acceptable for some sweepstakes. That's just where you have to read the rules.
Yep.
And if it says one entry per IP address, then just go to your cell phone and enter the other person from the cell phone. Or a different laptop if you have one. Or maybe you could open up a browser in incognito. I don't know if that actually hides the IP address.
I mean, yeah, it's the IP address. It's the one per IP address that is really problematic. One per family is also going to be problematic. But yeah, just you don't want to. You definitely don't. You want to make sure you follow the rules so you don't disqualify yourself on that.
Yeah, another thing that I didn't show you guys really quick that I can show you is like in where it says Ralph. So you have like a custom feature area where you can type in like, I agree to the rules. I'm still sharing, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then you would put like an X there, or I want to subscribe, and you could put like a 0 there. And so when you're on a website and you click on the identity, it should pop in the radio button for I agree to the rules and or check mark or whatever.
Right.
It should go ahead and put that in there. If it says I want to subscribe, and if you have the 0 there in the custom field, then you can say 0, and hopefully that will take that radio button out so you don't accidentally subscribe to a newsletter or a magazine subscription or something like that.
Yeah.
So, it says other matching strings, but I'm not really sure exactly how that works. But I know that a lot of people have like a Google Chrome filler or whatever, but it doesn't save those forms like Roboform does. Like every time you go back to it, every day you always have to uncheck this and check that and check this and uncheck that to get it to be where, you're doing a lot of clicking on radio buttons to uncheck what they automatically fill out. And with Roboform, you fill it out once, you save the login, it should save it so that it unchecks that box for you or checks that box for you.
Right. Yeah, that's a very helpful tip, and definitely something that the browsers don't help you out with. So
right, the automatic ones.
Yeah. KP asks, does anyone use Roboform on a Samsung tablet, and can you open more than one tab?
Well, I use the Roboform on the iPhone, and
iPhone's a little bit different.
As far as I know, you cannot open more than one tab. You just click on your logins. Like my logins show up basically like these logins do, and you just click on it once. And once you click on it, I mean, you don't even have to double tap on it. You just click on it once. It opens up the website, fills and submits it.
Right.
And then you just go back to this, like the start button, and then you click on the next one. And it keeps the tabs open though, like the tabs will stay open at the top
Right.
on the iPhone until you close them down if you want to close them down. And then and you can also, with the iPhone, you can actually save that login to, you can pin it. So if you pin it, it's pinned to your home screen. And so you can just go back to your home screen if you have, if you want it pinned on your home screen, and just click on that login, it'll open up the website and fill and submit it.
Okay.
So you could have a folder of all your pinned logins or something on your home screen on the phone. And it probably is, really similar to an Android tablet or iPad as to what you can do there.
Awesome. Okay. Well, fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a fantastic evening.
Okay, and if you have any questions on Roboform, you can always, if you send me a message on Facebook or Twitter, I'm AK Trading on either one of those. And then if you, if it doesn't match anything close to what I have, I can always try to help.
Awesome. I greatly appreciate you offering to help out our community, our Swoops Atlas community. That means a lot to me. All right. Let me, I hope everybody, if you don't mind, stop sharing your screen.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Thank you, Lori, so much for helping us out tonight. Greatly appreciate it. To all the members that are in the chat and that are watching from home, thanks so much. You guys are awesome, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you, Lori.